the sound.
I love you, Harvey.
Hey V, line them up.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I have officially joined the Say No to Drinking campaign.
Yeah, right.
What you talking about?
Cheers to the vodka that's lingering in my system as we speak.
Girl, why are you saying that you're done drinking? Are you done drinking? Is that what you're saying?
Really, sis?
Oh.
You just poured me up. Pour up.
Right. No, but what did you say? I didn't even hear you. I'm not gonna lie.
I said I have officially joined the Say No to Drinking campaign. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is. See, this is the thing about me when I drink. I end up screwing myself over because I'm a sweet drinker. Mm-hmm. I'm a sweet drinker. Like, I'm not the type of girl that's going to go to your bar and order, give me a Crown and Coke, or, give me a vodka.
Okay, you're
cranberry.
like a Moscato or like just tell me you're not one of those people like, make me something sweet.
And that is me.
Yeah, rum punch.
That is me. I'm going to probably order your Malibu and pineapple, your Disaronno, Amaretto and sour, Bacardi and Sprite. That's my go-to. And I think that's why I have the worst headaches the next day.
Brittany, I can't even.
That is literally why. I mean, we and I have had a few times out drinking, and I always order. I think
some weird shit.
Like, what was the drink that I ordered the last time at Prospect? I think it was a Skittle drink.
Yeah.
And it had hella Skittles in it.
She picked out all the goddamn Skittles and the
I have to have sweet drinks, but that's why I have the worst hangovers the next day.
Yeah, that is. When I was drinking Moscato, I had the worst headaches like the next day for like so long. I didn't even know it was because of the liquor. I thought it was just because I was just having headaches. Mm-hmm. But I definitely feel what you mean when you're like, say no to drinking. Whenever you have like one of those rough nights, that's when you're basically like, fuck drinking.
And you have to also keep in mind, I'm 4'11", 126 pounds.
So you're going to get drunk fast.
Yes. And it's not even like I overconsume. I will sip one cocktail. Yesterday, Khrissy, you and I were out, and I had one cocktail, and I was feeling it. I was like, ooh, I'm litty.
Girl, little bitty self. Yeah, I kept calling her little bitty all night.
Literally. Like I said, Jsavant and I, we hang out all the time when we drink. But that was like our second time drinking, Khrissy. And what a coincidence. Second time out drinking, second episode.
Yes, 2 for 2, y'all. Let's see if Jasper about to say, if he don't get off his phone.
You know how he is.
I was looking at something.
What were you looking at?
Online
What's more
shopping.
important than this podcast right now? See, men. Ugh. So, Khrissy, hanging out with me yesterday, when after my first drink, I got a little litty. Loose as a goose, don't get me started. I felt like, Khrissy, was I doing it? I don't think I was.
She did a quick, I was going to say 2-step. She did it.
You going to get mad at me for being on my phone and you on yours?
I'm in the group message.
Oh, okay.
Don't come for my girl.
Always come for me.
But yeah, what was I saying?
I don't know.
So you were saying, I did a little twerking.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say she did a little 1-2 step. No, she did a little twerk.
A little twerking here and there, But I was I felt like Khrissy was a little worried, like, because, we hadn't hung out. This is like the second time. The first time was the initial meeting.
Right,
and then this was like our actual first outing together.
Right.
Just drinking, just being loose.
And you never know how people get when they drink.
Exactly.
So I'm always cautious because we're still end up being friends afterwards. But I've had homegirls I went out with, they'll get drunk, want to start fighting me. Like, people get crazy.
I think it's the drink though. Like for me, if I drink like tequila, I'm good. If I drink vodka, I'm getting drunk. If I drink dark, I'm ready to fight somebody.
A lot of people feel like I've heard, like my friends, they can't. They're like, clear is a no for me because if I drink clear, I'm gonna want to. I'm gonna want to fight. Yeah. I feel like liquor does something it does something to it has a different effect on everyone. Like for me, liquor for me, whether it's I don't drink brown. I stay away from brown. Brown will make me frown. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I stick with clear.
Brown, you get in your feelings.
I get in my feelings regardless.
Right.
I just feel like when I drink, I just start getting emotional, but not like one of those emotional. Like I just feel like I want to cuddle. I want to be booed up right now. Like when I went home yesterday, I was just like, I'm going home to my fur baby.
You did say that.
My fur baby. But like I feel like you can vouch for that. I feel like I'm a fun.
I feel like you were fun, but I can't say drunk because we weren't drunk.
We weren't drunk.
I feel like you're a fun drinker. I'm definitely a fun drinker too. When I'm on, I guess, clear, anything like liquor, I'm going to get like turn. Any clear, I'm going to get turned. I'm going to twerk. I'm going to dance. Brown, I'm going to be mellow. Wine, I like to drink wine indoors, okay? Because wine, I get to feeling real sexy. Wine, I don't need to be around no men.
See, okay, so wine, so when I drink wine, my go-to wine is like Riscato. And it's sweet. Have you guys had a Riscato?
No.
It's super sweet.
Talking about the black bottle?
I think it is in a...
That's my shit.
It is in a black bottle. Mm-hmm. You're right. Is it super sweet? Do you think it's sweet?
Yeah.
It's too sweet for you?
Yeah. Not too sweet for me, but that's the only one I do.
Wine makes me want to, like, take a nap. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it does for me, too.
Wine makes me want to, hop in my bed, yes.
Wine, I be turking off wine, too. Like, wine makes me, like, stand on the couch or on the table.
You just use liquor as a reason, too. As an excuse to want to twerk that
ass. Like, basically all of that. All of that gets me a little loose.
You know, now I'm thinking about us drinking right now, and I'm still stuck on the fact that...
Ooh, someone's in debt.
You still owe me a drink.
I bought you a drink yesterday.
What drink did you buy me?
Damn tequila.
Wait, what is he talking about?
You bought that for yourself, by the way, and you gave me your leftovers, literally, like a shot. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That doesn't even count.
You know what's funny? You know what's going to be funny about this is that people that are going to be listening, they're going to be like, please get her a drink.
Right? She's been talking about this drink for 2 episodes.
Get that girl a drink. No, you got to explain to people exactly what we're talking about. Because I don't want them to think that I'm just an alcoholic here, you know.
You are alcoholic?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
All right, okay, cool.
I'm not.
Nah, so we had went out. I told you if you come
Keep
out
it real.
with me, you come out with
Keep
me,
it a buck.
I will buy you drinks that weekend. The weekend came, and I
no
just
drinks.
It. Yeah.
Drinks were not found.
Yeah. But I mean, what I told her was the way I look at shit is kind of just like somebody just talking just to be talking. That's kind of how I was just bullshitting.
So, wait, but we talked about that because because this is when I told him in the car. I was like, so wait, basically, I don't, you sound kind of proud to like not be a person of your word.
Right. Nah, it's not that. It's not that. Like I told her, it was one of those things. I'm the type of person, like if it's a point to where I wouldn't care if it happened to me, I look at it the same way for somebody else. So what she was saying, because I had called her and I was like, you know, do we got beef? And she was like, nah, I just don't fuck with you like that because of that. So
because I held you accountable.
You
did. So my thing was like, okay, well, you know what? I didn't see it in that light because it was something that like, okay, well, she just feels some type of way. Like she a woman, she feels some type of way. I said I was gonna do something well. But then at that moment, once we broke it down, that's why I said, look, I apologize if I offended you, because for me naturally, I don't get in my feelings like that. So for you to get in your feelings about it,
but see, that's the thing right there, like
right. But for her to get in her feelings about it, it's like, okay, well, you know what? Let me pay more attention to it.
But what if it wasn't even in her feelings? Like, what if it was just a call out? Like, I don't think it was even that deep, like in my feelings. It's just like, oh, you said something, you didn't do it, to call out.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't even that you mentioned that you were going to do something. Yes, I held you accountable, but you have to realize, okay, first of all, we all live. You live here, I live there. Khrissy lives over there. Okay. One thing is the issue was, I had just left that side of town. And you specifically asked me to come back.
We got the issue.
No. I've
never heard this story.
Okay, so let me explain.
You didn't hear it in the car?
No, I wasn't listening.
I live 45 minutes from where we were apparently meeting.
Right.
That's a drive.
Okay.
And you think it's cute and you think it's funny that I drove 45 minutes.
I don't think it's funny.
I drove 45 minutes.
I don't think that's funny. My thing is how I look at certain situations. Like I said, if I don't pay attention to it, or if I really don't care about it, I have that same. I reciprocate that.
Emphasis on I, y'all.
Yeah, right. I fucked up. I felt that way. I did that. I can take full responsibility for what I did.
And that's why we're here. That's why I'm still rocking with you. Cheers to that.
This is orange juice.
That's okay. Cheers. Clink, 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 clink. Yes, because for me, I'm gonna you owned up to your mistake, and that's the thing. For me, when it comes like male accountability, I feel like it just doesn't exist. Like being a male and the fact that being a man and owning up to, hey, I made a mistake. It is what it is. Right. I'm wrong. Hey, I got you next time. Right. I appreciate that. Because for me,
it's all love. Like I said,
I don't think men,
you live and you learn.
When it comes to male accountability, I just feel like it's non-existent.
I feel like it's non-existent too.
But I think it's the same
I even
thing for women.
second guess when I do get it too. I'd be like, you really only doing it just so I can be quiet. The quick, like, that's like telling somebody, okay, I understand, just so they can hurt and be quiet.
Yeah. I feel like men will always justify, and you didn't justify, but they will always justify and make themselves victim. They will always justify their right and wrong. You did. A part of you did. At one point you did.
How did I justify it?
You were like, well, I told you when we went to Prospect that I had your drink. but you were the one that asked her to put it on a separate tab.
Was I joking when I said that? Because right after I said that, what did I say?
I don't know.
What did I say after that?
I don't recall.
You don't recall. So you recall that. See, that's the thing. Women want to listen to what the fuck they want to listen to.
No.
But they don't want to listen to the whole thing.
No.
So right after that, I said, nah, I'm fucking with you. At the end of the day, I fucked up. I should have got your drink. I told you to come out. I should have got your drink.
Y'all, this sounds like coworkers fraternizing me. Why wasn't I here at this little shindig?
Sis, don't go there.
My drink?
We always invite you.
And you was
don't
like, nah,
do
just
that.
FaceTime me.
You always want to hit us with
like,
I got plans after you FaceTime
people are fraternizing at the workplace.
Don't do that, sis. No.
Oh, wait, time out. Hold on.
Don't come for us.
Y'all try to get on niggas as far as like, oh, we victimize and we do this, whatever the case is. You guys have selective hearing like a motherfucker. Women
y'all have selective caring.
Y'all have selective hearing. If somebody says something to you, I can say, damn, you look good. And you be like, well, you didn't say why I look good, or you didn't say that my shoes look good, or you didn't say that you like my goddamn toenail color.
If you say, damn, you look good, we're going to be like, oh, I don't like them bitches you be liking on Instagram.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
but I usually just say thank you. But
if we talking about you right now, if we talking about one specific aspect, or if I'm saying, okay, well, A, B, C, and D, you only gonna focus on B, not A, C, or D. So for me, it's like, okay, well, if a man is saying, okay, my bad about this, don't have selective hearing to hear what the hell you want to hear. Like, hear everything that I'm saying, not just a part of it, and then focus on that part, because it's always your story, my story, and the truth.
Well, in that case, in our case, there was no hear you out, none of that.
Ain't no bad blood.
You said there's no bad blood. We good. We here.
I got you.
We here. We good.
Y'all, how did y'all feel about the this is gonna end up probably being like a late ass topic, I feel, because I mean by the time this airs, y'all, I feel like y'all are already gonna be over the situation. But I mean that's unless she's not already over the new nigga she's with. So, how do y'all feel about the Lori Harvey with Michael B. Jordan? Like, wow, when
the
he got
sexiest man alive.
But why when he got with Lori, I damn near forgot his name. Cause I'm like, oh, now I just care about Lori Harvey, but Michael B. Jordan,
the sexiest man alive.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? First, do you even think he's the sexiest man? Do you even think he's sexy for one?
No, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, he's fine as hell. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the video they posted on the Shade Room where he was like trying to give her this dry ass, scary ass kiss. That was like hella like dad vibes. I was like, oh, why he acting like he's scared to kiss this woman? But other than that, yeah, he's fine.
Oh, look. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, the first thing that pops up on my feed.
Yeah, no. And she probably took that.
It looks good. It's good. You know, she stays in the media. The thing is, she stays in the media. Okay. Yes.
Social media is the media. It's a news outlet.
I'm listening.
See, you don't have social media, so you don't come for me when it comes to social media, okay? Stay in your lane, brother.
I just made my shit, but okay, cool.
So, the thing is with the Lori Harvey, you know, I just feel like some people are for her, some people are against her. The biggest issue is just her dating lifestyle. When I think she was dating, I think it was Justin Combs.
Yeah, I didn't know
about
that.
She was dating Justin Combs, and then I ended up hearing that she was dating P. Diddy, Justin Combs' father. Then after, she was dating...
That's how you do it.
Future. And after dating Future is when they made the announcement, her and Michael B. Jordan.
That's only 4 guys.
I don't know her. I mean, I don't know her dating history.
We gonna skip past what she just said.
Right.
Talking about that's how you do it. So you would date
she's actively dating. What's wrong with that? See, this is the thing. The only when it comes to Lori Harvey, the question that I have is
wait, hold on. You would date somebody then date his dad?
I mean, look. Actually, it'll probably be the reverse for my lifestyle because I meet all these daddies at the bar. So I feel like the daddy's already trying to holler at me. And you know what? I'm like, let me see what you...
That shit crazy.
And then I'm like, you know what? Your son looks just like you, but he has more energy.
It's a no for me. That's the only thing I had with her. It's a no for me. But when it comes to Lori Harvey, I guess the question that I have is, why is she being praised? Because everybody was like, yes, queen, yes, when they made the announcement. My question is, why is she being praised for doing just the exact same thing that the other IG models are doing? Because I label her as an IG model. If it wasn't for Steve Harvey, no one would know who Lori Harvey is. So she's an IG model in my eyes. Why is she being praised for doing the exact same thing that these other IG models are doing, but being defamed for, i.e., Black China.
Lyric Black China hops around. She like some little young rich niggas.
Lyric Galore.
Yeah.
Amber Rose.
And Lyric Galore had a baby.
What makes them any different? What makes her any different? Why is she being praised and they're being defamed for that?
Where'd they come from? You got everybody you just named was strippers at one point in time. So
since she's like a Steve Harvey baby, you know,
you have a different type of look on you. So if you come from a background to where you stripping, automatically, what do strippers get associated with? Fucking motherfucking rappers and all that shit. You got somebody else who come from, their dad is from TV. You're not really going to associate that with them. So your mindset might not be the same. But I don't even think, honestly, I think she's beautiful. So I don't think that if Steve Harvey was her dad, that she wouldn't be famous. I think she'll still be famous. She'd just be probably like more low key in regards to who she's fucking with.
Harvey actually used to be engaged too. I follow her ex-fiance because he fine as hell.
Who's her ex-fiance?
This guy, I don't even know his name, but it's like something like Dupay. He's like a soccer player. He's like Spanish. He's a soccer player. But
so would you consider her like knowing that I just feel like it's easy access. She's in the industry. It's just easy access, you know. And the thing is, like,
wait, what industry are you talking about?
Like the entertainment. She's around that. It's just easy.
Okay.
For me, because the question is, why is she jumping from?
I think she's just normally dating. I think she's.
That's what I think she's actively dating. If you think about it, we all are actively dating. When we get out of one, what do we end up doing? Yeah. We end up talking to somebody else. That doesn't mean that we are sexual with them.
And honestly, I mean, hers are like some time in between. Like, I feel like actively dating is like you got multiple people hitting you up. Like, she's, I guess, going from, a relationship. Like, she's done went from one relationship, stopped for a little while, got with another one. But I mean, that's I feel like that's what every celebrity does. Like, even like the Hollywood, like the actors. That's what everyone does.
Well, I mean, because of who they are. That's why it's more out in the open. Because you walk down the fucking street and you got paparazzi jumping out the fucking bushes and shit. It's like,
yeah, and I don't feel like she's a hoe for that. Like, I feel like she had a lot of like smoke when she was dating Future, but it's like all these bitches love Future. Like, even though he a hoe and like he's, I guess, not a horrible person, but you know, he has all these babies and everything. I mean, it's still plenty of girls who like, damn, like Future fine as fuck. They wish they could date Future. They wish they could, you know, do whatever with Future. So it's like, she like, that nigga fine as fuck. I don't want no kids with him. I just want to like talk to him. All of us, you know, we all want that little, like, you know, we all be craving our little hood niggas every now and then. You know, we all crave our little toxic niggas. That's, you know.
I just think that when it comes to like a lot of these, you know, models, Lori Harvey, Sweetie, Sweetie, I absolutely love Sweetie. When it comes to Lori Harvey, like he was saying earlier, I think Lori Harvey is absolutely beautiful. She's sexy. I think her sex appeal is so alarming that people tend to associate that with promiscuity.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the issue is.
Or just because she bad don't mean she fucking.
There you go. And
but she definitely fucking.
Do you really think that?
Yes.
You don't think that there's a possibility it could be a business ship?
Well, yes, it could be.
I think
but
that's
if it's
why,
not, I think
that's why it transitions though. Like, if you got somebody to where, say, I got money, I fly somebody out, and you're not fucking, what do I need you for now? So it's easy for you to get what you want. You got a trip out of me, whatever the case is, and you might not even sleep with me. At the same time, if you do that, okay, well, I got different options, you got different options. So I don't think that necessarily means that you're actually fucking. I just think that we went on a trip, whether we did or not, I don't really care if it's anybody else's business, but I don't think that she's actually doing that.
Maybe that's why she's jumping from D to D to D, because they realize she's not busting it wide open for them.
But
so
why
it's
would
leave?
But she's been like, when she was in Future, that was like a span of like at least like 4 or 5 months. Like, that was like a span of maybe 6 months of like her and Future situation. They're going on like these private trips, like they're going on trips together. I just think that that's really weird. It's hard for me to believe that y'all would be like, oh, like, it's hard for me to think that y'all believe that she's not fucking, but if y'all meet an everyday girl and she's like, no, I'm not fucking, like, I don't think that y'all believe that.
I mean, people think that, Adam even questioned us when we talk about going on dates with guys and having them take us to eat. We're not sleeping with any of them.
Yeah, but these are dates. These are people she's coming out publicly as her boyfriend.
Okay, so
is she coming out publicly with it, or is she just taking pictures with the motherfucker?
There you go. Because when let's brace with me here. This is the thing. I came across this post that said that they think it's like a business ship because of her, especially with the Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Because he did not know how to kiss her.
They said that
business ship.
Maybe he got a movie coming out. Maybe
it's to help with his image. Is apparently what it is, to help his image of liking black women. Is what I was told.
Yeah.
Because that's why I feel like the internet was shook when he came out and announced that he was dating Lori Harvey.
Oh, wouldn't that be dope to get paid to be like a fake girlfriend?
And that's exactly what they posted. Now, whether it's true or not, whether it's fake news, I'm not sure. But apparently, she has some type of deal with Shade Room, where she goes on trips and posts photos to help with his image. And apparently, you're right. He is coming out with a movie to help with his image of liking black women.
Dope as hell.
Because I think the last girlfriend he posted was Caucasian.
But he don't need that though.
He obviously does if she's hired for the job.
So did you go watch Creed?
No.
You didn't go watch Creed?
No.
Did you watch Creed?
Yes.
Adam, did you watch Creed? Did you watch Creed? Yeah, see? 3 out of 4 people watch Creed in this room. So as far as him being an actor, I think his work sells itself. You don't need somebody to say, okay, well, you know what? Let me get more of a black audience involved.
No, that's a bigger bag. When you're in the, I feel like when you're in the industry. But I'm saying his work speaks for itself.
No,
yeah, of course. He's still a good actor, all of that. But I'm just saying, like, when you're in that, entertainment world, you want to reach out to all the audiences you can. That's how, like, you're growing your audience. So I could definitely see why that would be a situation they're using.
I mean, I think if you have like 1 or 2 movies under your belt, I think that's a way to do it. To say, all right, bro, like you've been striking out with the black audience, but to have the amount of work that he has under his belt, from like Hardball to The Wire to Black Panther to all that shit, I think it's a different type of. I don't think he actually needs to do that. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all a question. So, say y'all found a guy attractive, right? But he was fucking with your friend a long time ago. Would you guys date him?
No, I've been in a situation like that. No.
What about you?
I don't care if it's been 50 years. No.
Yeah, it's not that serious. It's just not that serious to like date people. I just like we all know each other.
I mean,
would you have a situationship with him?
It's a no for me.
It's a no.
It's a no for me.
No.
Okay.
I'm not interested that much.
It's a no for me.
And honestly, whenever my friend even says she finds a guy attractive, it's automatically he's unattractive to me in that light. Even if he is like, we can all tell he's universally attractive, it's still like, nah.
Even if it went to as far as just texting, no, it's a no for me. Okay. There's hella men out here. I don't need that one.
Yeah.
No go.
I guess.
So, plastic surgery, y'all. We had this conversation the other day, and I'm actually on Twitter right now and looking at these girls with the BBLs, getting BBLs. I'm kind of interested.
What the fuck is a BBL?
A Brazilian butt lift.
So you think you would actually get one? Like seriously?
I don't know. I'm looking on Twitter right now, and these women's ass look amazing. They look amazing.
You just sit up more? Like, what the fuck is a Brazilian butt?
It's more shaped. The waist is snatched.
Like snatched, yeah.
Yes, sitting up.
The difference is that they transfer fat from your like certain body parts.
Yeah. It's more, I guess, healthy or safer.
Safer, definitely. I would consider it. I just think that when it comes to, I don't know, when it comes to just tailoring your body, it's like this generation. That's all you see.
Yeah, I feel like social media definitely does make us want to, whether it's your face, whether it's your nose, like a lot of the filters on Instagram are like all like nose snatching, eye squinting, like ass filters. Right. Some of them maybe even lighten the skin. A lot of them clear the skin. I'm fine with that.
I mean, I've considered like certain, I mean, I feel like every woman has considered some type of
plastic surgery.
Yeah, I consider stuff, but then I'm like, if I was to go get something done, what if I look fucking worse than I look now?
Exactly,
so I'm like,
yeah.
I'm fine.
I think that's the problem.
We've all, I feel like every woman has been there, in a place where they wanted to alter their bodies, whether it's like lip fillers. I've even thought about that. I have big cheeks, so I've even thought about, hey, they have like this Kim K package where it kind of gives you like snatched, like I basically contoured my face, like a snatched.
What does contour mean?
Just like, yeah.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
It means snatch.
Basically, yeah. Like,
okay.
I don't think you would ever understand.
How do you feel about women getting plastic surgery? Do you think it makes a difference?
I just don't like lollipop booty. What I mean by that is like
when the
your
thighs,
your legs skinny as shit and your ass is like that's fuck no.
Yeah.
And then it gotta look real. Like don't get no shit to where it's just like one titty bigger than the other, or you can clearly see.
Well, that. Sometimes titties are a lot of regular natural titties are uneven though.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like shit, our legs are uneven. One is longer than the other, but you can't really tell. So
but some titties you can tell. I'm just saying that for the women with the lopsided titties, I don't want them to feel offended.
I'm saying like when you get the motherfuckers that look like big ass grapefruits, like to where they're just like they don't sit, they just fucking
I get
around.
What you're saying.
Like that shit's weird. Like I don't.
That's a fat ass.
Yeah, some. And I think it
I guess I'm just scared of like I've considered the BBL. First of all, the price is wild. I mean, that's an $11,000 procedure. Unless like actually speaking of, I have a girlfriend that's actually right now as we speak in Colombia getting it done.
Fat transfer.
Yes.
Yeah.
She spent $8,000, but she's gonna be there for like a month.
I'm sorry to hear that, champ. I'm not. There's no reason for you to do that.
I mean, I know. I definitely. You
Go
see,
to the gym, do some squats.
I just hate whenever
I'm fine with girls getting it because everyone really doesn't like the gym. Our bodies, our bodies do have stubborn fat.
I mean, if you can afford it, why not?
I mean, I understand like if you get like say people who work out. I mean, who are really big and they lose their weight and they like hold on to the weight, so it's kind of like flabby.
The skin, yeah.
Yeah, and they tighten up their skin, something like that. But other than that, nah. Like you don't need to, because even if you get that plastic surgery, you still got to work out in order to maintain it. You just can't go get it and then just be like, nah.
But the thing I feel about it is like, so say for example you chipped your tooth.
Okay.
And to go get your tooth fixed, whether you get like a little veneer, you get like whatever, I don't know.
Okay.
But that's still a cosmetic. That's not like your insurance going to pay for that. That's a cosmetic procedure. And I feel like, but it's not because it's not different in the aspect of that chipped tooth may make you feel a little less competent. It may make you feel a little like, not that confident in certain situations.
Right.
So, and you're feeling not that confident because of how people feel about your chipped tooth.
But here's the thing. If you go get your tooth fixed, that's different from getting fucking veneers and your shit look like doggy dentures to where it's like, they're way bigger than your mouth. Yeah,
now the veneer movement, that's another movement I was going to say. The veneer movement is crazy. I do like them if the person goes to the right dentist.
Yeah,
because,
if it fits your mouth.
Because some of them, they do get them too big. But it's still all cosmetic procedures, and I'm not against any of them. Yeah.
I'm not against them either. I don't like when people body shame. That's the thing. I just hate, like, that's the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant about it because, like, I feel like to me, I don't see anything wrong with it if you can afford it, and if you feel confident, if altering your body, getting your body done, getting a butt lift, or adding some implants to your butt, your boobs, or getting lip fillers, if that makes you as a woman feel confident in yourself, like as long as you're doing it for you and not anyone else.
Yeah, like whenever you need to look in the mirror and feel like you a bad bitch. Like if you can't hype yourself up every time you look in the mirror,
right? Toot your own horn.
Yeah, then you need to fix some things.
Let me ask y'all this then. So say if you meet a guy, right? And this nigga got a penis job to where his shit don't fucking work. How would you feel about that?
Well, then that means he got a botched surgery.
So how would you feel about that?
Your penis don't work. There's nothing we can do about it. Go get a redo and get that shit working.
That's how men look at ass. Like if it's too fucking big for your legs, or like this shit look like you got two basketballs.
Well, let's say it goes the right way, and you don't even know she had a BBL. Then what?
That's cool.
Okay,
that's
then
cool.
That's what we're talking about.
But I'm saying like if you get like some weird shit to where it just don't fucking fit, like it's just like you just looking all out of place, and like you confident in looking all out of place, like that shit weird. But.
So speaking of like surgery, and you were saying earlier, like if you meet a guy and he, like we're that.
If y'all meet a guy, but sure.
Well.
Sure, I'm listening.
If we meet a guy or whatever, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
If we meet a guy and because that, like she said, that's considered a botched surgery. Do you feel like that's something like, let's say he had that done. I mean, there's all type of procedures out there. Like my girlfriend even thought about getting her legs extended.
I was about to say, I wish these niggas could get their legs extended.
Like that's even a procedure.
Like
I've
get
never
them
heard
knees
of that
done.
shit
Do you feel like that?
I've never heard of that shit before.
If I had a procedure done and I'm dating a guy, do you feel like it's imperative that I let him know that, hey, by the way, this isn't my real ass.
That's different. Do
you feel that's not what's different? I'm asking.
You said no. The way I'm saying is, if I'm looking at you, I'm automatically attracted to you. Now, if you pull that shit down and your fucking ass look lopsided or it look like, it's fucked up.
That's not what I asked.
You're saying that should you tell somebody, it's not a fucking STD. Like you don't have to tell somebody before, like, hey, I got surgery. These are not real. Like, so what? If it looks good, okay, cool. But if it doesn't, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so women are not obligated to tell men, that they've had work done.
No, you're not obligated to do that. It's like I said, it's not an STD. It's not like, hey, this is something that we have to talk about. Like, nah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. That's just me.
Well, I mean, for me, if guys could get plastic surgery, it's a few things I would want them to get. They can definitely get them knees done.
So you want a nigga go from 5'11" to 6'7"?
I wouldn't even know him at 5'11". So, so maybe he can go from 6 feet to about 6'4".
Ugh, that's extremely tall.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know him at 5'11".
Climb a tree. The last guy I dated, I think he was 5'10". But I mean, for me, I'm 4'11", so.
So would y'all say this is kind of like us, like how social media has all these requirements on us? Do you feel like it's some type of level of toxicity, like behind all this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Social media has so much influence on bullshit.
Oh my gosh, where are you getting
he couldn't wait to bash social media.
So much
oh my
influence on
gosh.
bullshit. Like, if, like, you can be in a relationship with somebody and they can be on social media. You're not on social media. They will use the likes that they get on social media to determine how they feel in a relationship. So, for example, if you go out and when you go out, motherfucking whatever, blah, blah, from Instagram say, damn, like he all in your DMs, and you got another motherfucker all in your DMs, whatever the case is, and you come back home and I'm chilling, whatever the case is, and you like, well, you didn't tell me that you look beautiful, but all these other niggas told me that you look beautiful.
But so for people with social media who don't have it, so say since you haven't had it, that's still the niggas at the gas station. They're still going to compliment us, and that's why I'm not going to get into this, but that's why I said you just need to, stay on top of your woman. Just stay on top of it. I mean, because women, if we like validation, if she wants those words of affirmation from her man, I don't think that's something to like laugh about that she's getting it somewhere else. That's what your girl needs.
But I get that. But my thing is, don't try to compare you coming home to me to you taking a picture for social media. Because you taking a picture for social media is you taking 1,000 poses or 100 pictures just for a fucking image. You coming home to me is how you look day to day. I see you every fucking day. Now, it's going to be sometimes I may slip up, or you may go out, get dressed, and I may be dead dog tired from doing something. But you'll place that on, like, you getting attention from somebody else on.
Yeah, that's just the world we live in. It's a constant, like,
right.
That's
so,
just what it is.
Absolutely. So for me, like, I don't have social media. And I'm not a cocky person, but I do get approached by women when I'm out and about. At the same time, I'm not going home being like, oh, well, this girl approached me, that girl approached me. Like,
yeah, but I
weird.
feel like it still plays. Do you not feel like it still plays a part? Like, okay, so if you a person that's universally attractive, like you not hideous, you decent.
Right.
So if you universally decent, you go out and you get approached, especially if things ain't going right in a relationship. You get approached. I mean, you gonna come home like, look, it's niggas that want me.
Classify things that's not going right though, because if we talking about petty shit. And you talking about things that are going right from petty shit? I'm not going to get deep into it.
Things ain't going right to whatever the people feel.
No, I'm not saying that. You can say something, okay, things not going right as far as, like, cheating. Things not going right as far as, like, not seeing eye to eye. Like, we having little spats about bullshit.
I don't want to get into the logistics, but whatever it is for you,
but I mean,
that can mean something don't go right. So let's just say anything not going right.
All right.
I know for me, I'm going to come home, or just not even just I'm going to come home, but just over time in the back of my head, I'm going to be like, niggas want me. What you doing?
So is that like an expectation in a relationship?
Of what? What's the expectation?
Like how you were saying earlier, you go out, you get.
I'm saying those compliments are still going to play into your confidence a little bit. Like all these compliments, like whether it's through Instagram or whatever. I mean, that's how that boosts our self-esteem. Like if someone compliments you, you're going to feel good. You're going to be, oh, thank you. Like I'm just saying overall, in general, a compliment is going to make you feel a little bit better over time. So you're going to carry yourself like, hey, I know I'm not ugly. Like I may not be the baddest, but I know I'm not fucking hideous. I'm decent enough to when I go places, hey, I'm getting approached.
And that's what I'm asking. Is that in a relationship an expectation from you? Like, is that you expect that when you're dating someone? Hey, from time to time, when I'm stepping out, I'm looking good, face beat. You know what I'm saying? Outfit on point. I expect you to be like, yo, my girl looks good. I expect, is that what?
Yeah, because that's probably one of my love languages. Yeah, you need to.
Words of affirmation.
You need to gas me. Like if you're not gassing me, then yeah, because I'm gonna gas you as well. But it's like,
But I feel like that. Like one thing about me is I'm a toot my own horn. There's a reason why you with me. You clearly think I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah, no, so. I feel that way too. It's just everyone's different. Yeah, and I like people to be like, I like knowing that like my nigga like, damn, you looking good today. Damn, you smelling good. Like, damn, that food was good. Like, cause that's how I am. Like I guess I'm just a gasser. So I like to hype people. I like to be hyped. That's just what it is.
I guess for me, when it comes to things like that, like I'm real. You know how I am. Yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, I know. And yes, I know. I know, you know.
I'm the same way. Like I like Drake said, I need acknowledgement. If I got it, then tell me I got it. Then, but at the same time, when it comes down to it, like if we having a little spat about something, and you taking an argument and taking that energy to go focus that on another nigga or allowing another nigga to come between us, that's some weird shit. Like that's not. If we having an argument and I go out to the grocery store and a chick approach me or whatever. I'm not finna take my energy from that to indulge in another individual. Well, that's too much for me. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think social media can be what you want it to be, but at the same time, like if you let it take over your life, I think that's where the weird shit start happening. So that's just me.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I agree with you on those last 10 seconds of work, you know, that you said. Just the last 10 seconds.
I get where both of y'all are going with it. I'm kind of like, I get it. Like,
yeah.
I get what you said. I agree with you. One thing about, I just feel like for me, I'm a toot my own horn. That's just how I am.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
So.
I mean, I still need a little bit, but I'm confident in who the fuck I am.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I mean, but I agree with her. Here and there,
yeah.
As my man, let me know. Like, baby, you know.
Absolutely.
For women, we're very like, I feel like we're very like emotional creatures. You know, we are very like, there are certain things like we were talking about plastic surgery earlier.
Right.
There are certain things that we dislike about ourselves. So for you to just kind of like, for example, I'm very self-conscious about like my midsection. So for me, like whenever I'm, you know, dating and men are touching that area, I'm just like, leave it alone. But when I had in this one relationship, he knew that I was self-conscious about that. Mm-hmm. So he would always be like, oh, that's my little fat. That's my fat. You know what I'm saying? That's my fat. I love your fat, you know? Mm-hmm. He boosted my confidence and it let me know that, okay, I'm self-conscious about this little pudge I have here, but you love it. You know?
Yeah, and that's why I never, not like you told him your insecurity or anything, but yeah, I never mention mine or tell anyone. And I try not to even look at it as an insecurity because no one notices it but us.
That is true.
Like when you tell all of us that, we looking at you crazy. Right. Like, so it's like I try to even stop thinking that anything's wrong with us in general and just be like, nah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are your expectations like in like being in a relationship? Like what do you need in a relationship?
I almost fell asleep. He wants to talk about relationships.
You always want to. I think you just need to go.
You need to get a relationship. You want to be in
a relationship or something? You always want to talk about relationships.
I'm asking the question. It coincides with what the fuck.
I have none. About. Be a real nigga.
That's it.
Period, poo. Period. Literally, he always wants to talk about relationships.
And be a solid nigga. Can y'all do that?
Yeah, keep it a buck with me.
Can you keep it a buck with me? Can you keep it a buck with yourself?
See, you worry about the wrong thing. Now you worry about us.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. So before we wrap it up, I have a question, and you know me, like I'm really extra, and I don't know if I'm just being extra or I'm just being real about it and not trying to ignore the red flags. We were talking about this last night. Mm-hmm. These red flags be looking like Six Flags, and I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I'm tired of ignoring the red flags. I end up finding myself in situationships, and it just lasts longer than it should. So I end up like running into this guy, met this guy. And he asked me to send him my number. Mind you, like, I didn't ask for his number. Mm-hmm. He was like, hey, you give me your number. Message me on, my DM. Send it to in my DMs on Instagram. I'm like, okay, cool. So I sent him my number. And it took him, like, 2 months before he even used the number.
Guys do that because they get so many numbers, they forget, and they scroll through everything, and then they find you.
How the fuck do you know?
Because it happens. That was a 2 month one. It's happened to me, but keep going.
So, okay, but this is the thing. So one thing about, like, I just thought when we were in person, when he asked when he asked me to send my number, my thing was, why couldn't we just exchange numbers right then and there? So that was already like kind of like a red flag. You wanted me to send it in your DM. Like, you know what I mean? And one thing about me...
Wait, time out. Y'all was standing next to each other and he said, DM me your number?
Yeah, he was like, DM me your number.
Yeah, that nigga's a weirdo.
And I was a little hesitant about it, but I was just like, okay. That was a red flag for me.
So why you send it as a red flag?
Because why do I feel like it's a red flag?
No. Why did you send it?
I mean, it's not that serious. I mean, I'm thinking about it months. Like I'm thinking about it weeks in.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking about it weeks in. I'm like, it's a little odd. You asked me, we're in person, we're face to face, and you're asking me to send my number through the in the DM.
Right.
And so one thing about me is that's actually one of my toxic traits. I always think it's some fugazi shit going on before anything. I'd rather be.
I mean, I don't even think that's toxic at this point. I think like we need to think like that.
Right.
I don't even like that, but I feel like it's like we have to, because for me, I always give it the guy the benefit of the doubt. I'm always okay. If you said this, I believe it. Like I don't got time to question shit. I'm gonna believe what you say.
Yeah.
But because I'll just believe things and I'll just be trusting, just because I don't really have trust issues, it backfires.
Right.
So it's like, you know what? I need to start, doubting these niggas. I need to start questioning everything they say.
Definitely. So I was like, okay, whatever. And my thing was, I just figured, okay, were you trying to like kind of play me low key? Have me send it in your DMs and be like, oh, look, she slid in my DMs. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I was just thinking, like,
ew,
that's wild how we have to think like that, because why would we be in person and we not exchange numbers?
That sounds exactly that. No, that is a Houston nigga. That.
You feel me? You feel me? Okay, we're here. Okay. So then I was like, whatever. Months in. Okay, one thing about dudes, all you got to do is post a picture and he's back like that. Okay, so I posted a picture and
I get. Same with women though.
I posted a picture and I get a message.
Nah, y'all don't even know how to get your angle. You don't even have any pictures. Y'all don't even know how to get your angles.
When I had social media,
I don't see a guy's picture. But
when I had social media beforehand, a female matter of fact, my ex, she once told me, okay, well, I seen you having fun, or I seen you posting a picture with so and so.
All y'all do is post a picture with hella cash.
That's what. Oh my
You're
God. That's weird.
Hey, big head.
All y'all do is post pictures with hella cash, like
the money calling.
Talking to the money. It's the money calling. Like what?
That nigga's a weirdo too. But go ahead.
Like I'm calling too, daddy.
So okay, y'all gotta hear me out. Okay, because I need y'all to let me know if I'm just doing the most right now.
You're not. I don't even need to hear their story, but keep going.
That's why I love you, Khrissy. Okay, so he ended up like texting me. And I knew exactly who it was. He sent me his name. Mind you, the reason why I knew exactly who it was, because he had just liked the photo on Instagram. Mind you, like he just liked an old photo at that. So you're lurking.
Oh my God. I hate guys when they do the most
Red
like
flag
that.
Number 2.
Trying to get your attention.
Trying to get my attention, doing the most. And I'm straight ignoring. I'm like, okay, I'm going to play the same game. One thing about me is I'm a female, but I think like a man, okay?
So he put you in his roster.
Let me finish, okay? Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So then after, I guess I took too long to respond. So he's like, oh, but he sent his Instagram name. So like, clarify like, okay, by the way, this is such and such, but I guess she doesn't know who this person is, because he just sent his first name.
Right.
And then he, I guess after he noticed that it took too long to respond, he sent his Instagram name to be like clear, like, okay, let me, clear things so she know exactly who I am.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I didn't even know, I played it. I was like, whatever. Oh, I didn't know who you were. And he was like, oh, LOL. And I was like, oh, hey, got you, locked you in. So I was like, okay, that was red flag number 3. The conversation was dry. I hate that. That's a turnoff for me. So
big turnoff.
A big turnoff. And so I was just like, okay, locking you in. 30 minutes goes by and he's like, hey, come in. I got your drink. No, he was like, I have your drink. And I was thinking, okay, maybe the first time we met, he mentioned something about getting a drink, and I just don't recall.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, you owe me a drink with the little eye emoji. And he's like, yeah, I'm waiting inside. Come in.
Oh.
And I was like,
I remember this story.
It wasn't you.
No, because I was sitting and I was literally in my bed watching the Parkers. I was nowhere.
So now he drunk texting.
I was like, I don't think
nigga's a weirdo.
I was like, I don't think you meant to text me. And he was like, oh, my bad. I was like texting my cousin, wrong text.
That nigga's a weirdo.
That was giving me straight lie vibes. Giving me straight lie vibes.
Why do you have to say your cousin? Just say my bad. Wrong person. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
My bad.
But that's what guys do. I don't feel like they really know how to lie. And that's why they think we do it better. But because it's like you're volunteering information. Like whenever you... Never mind, I was about to give y'all too much. But
I think women just have more patience than men when it comes to shit like that. Because a man would do something just out of the fact of fucking doing it. A woman will be more methodical in how they do it. But I think it's all the same shit. You can still catch a woman in a lie. I do it all the time.
But they stupid.
Who,
well, because, no, I said, well, they stupid. Because, I mean, maybe because I guess I really don't be doing a lot of sneaking. I don't be doing nothing. Right. But I just feel like simplicity is everything. Keep it simple. I'm not about to lie to your ass and be like, oh, sorry, I'm out with my cousin. I'm out with my homegirls. No, I'm busy. I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Like, yeah, I'm not at home. Because it's none of your business what I'm doing. It's none of your business who I'm with. Even when I'm with my homegirls, I'm busy. I'm chilling. I literally text every nigga if they be like, what you want, chilling. I'll be doing a whole lot of bullshit. I'm busy as fuck. I'm chilling. What do you want? Get to the point.
Straight up.
Oh, Khrissy.
It's my business.
Straight up.
I feel you on that.
So am I doing too much or
no? That's weird.
Did he give you like straight family? He was texting family. Did it give you straight fuckboy vibes?
Yes.
That's okay.
And he was lying, and it's been 2 months. Another one of my pet peeves is when guys get your number, then they hit you up like months later because they forgot. Oh, I got this girl's number at Prospect. I met this girl, wherever they meet you. They go through all their fucking text messages. They find your number, like they're just probably cleaning out their messages. And oh damn, I never text this person back. I don't know how they do it. They must have it saved somewhere because they'll text you back like 2 months later, like finishing off a conversation, like, oh hey, how you been, or what's up? They'll really just be like, what's up? Like, who the fuck is this? I'll go through the text thread and I'm like, I met you 3 months ago at Prospect. What are you texting me for?
There's a reason why his number's not saved.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why I'm going to delete that message thread. I had to make sure, because I know me. One thing about me, I'm easily turned off. I will be all for you, and then, I'm a straight Gemini. Like, I'll be all for you, and then 3 days later, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Tell me about it.
I'm good.
But so
I'm going to leave it at this.
That's easy for anybody to diagnose. Like, the nigga was weird.
We're just going to end it with this, okay? Ladies, stop letting these men rob you of your energy, okay? Stop falling for the hookah. Stop falling for the liquor. Stop falling for the trips.
I mean, like, still go and get the hookah, the liquor, and the trips, but just don't fall for it. But and still
fellas,
go.
Stop paying for the hookah and the trips and shit if she ain't talking about shit.
They already not paying for nothing. The least they could do is pay for a hookah and a trip.
At the end of the day.
Y'all, anyways, make sure y'all are following us on social media, y'all. Jsavant just made an Instagram, so
yes, run that, follow us up.
I'm really irritated about that, so please make sure y'all follow him.
What you irritated about it for?
We don't need to talk about it. We talked about it off camera.
Khrissy is on your ass, okay?
So y'all, please follow this man, get him some followers so we can promote this podcast.
Follow us up, please, bro. Run them, follow us up, okay? And make sure y'all follow me, your girl Bree_media.
Follow me on Instagram, The Real Khrissy T. On YouTube as well, Khrissy T. And that's Khrissy with a K.
And, of course, the Culturally Distinct Podcast on IG, Facebook. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, all those streaming platforms. You know what it is. We out.
Bye.
I just like the sound.